we're seeing the same thing: high input costs, the need to diversify and find new ways of generating income on family farms. So we've been partnering with our family farms to produce manure to energy projects, producing renewable natural gas on farms, which promises really to provide a whole new source of income, at least in the United States, for those farmers, which wasn't here before. We've been working on precision ag issues and improvements with our grain supply for quite some time, in partnerships with Environmental Defense Fund and some major customers. In fact, years ago, we started and engaged to try to engage 75% of our grain supply with these types of techniques. Manure to energy has substantially changed. We've been at it for a couple of decades, trying to figure out how to extract energy from really what is a waste stream and a nutrient stream from the farms. And we've been working in connection with joint ventures with a major energy company, Dominion, as well as Raceline Energy in the Midwest, to install digesters and covered lagoons on waste management systems on hog farms. And what's changed really is that we're pooling those farms together, either through trucking connections or pipeline connections, to bring renewable natural gas from those digesters and from those lagoons to central points where it's refined. It's mostly methane to begin with, but it's refined and then put into natural gas pipelines and then marketed as an RNG. So it's really a game changer. Partnership with the Environmental Defense Fund goes back to 2013, and it was geared toward adding precision farming techniques in our grain supply chain. And one of the things that it did was help family farms and small growers in the eastern part of the United States, which is corn deficient. We have large herds of animals in the east, both hogs and other animals, and we literally import corn into the east from the Midwest of the United States or from overseas. Partnership really helped us do was establish new markets and new sources of grain in the east, where they would provide, these farmers would grow additional crops, whether it's winter wheat as a cover crop, or additional crops and different crops like sorghum and other things. And we provided a market for those to our feed mills, and really as a practical result of that, we were able to source much of our grain in the East Coast from farmers that are locally owned and operated in those areas, as opposed to the Midwest or even overseas. So it's been a real great success in terms of smaller scale farming. There are changing consumer views. They want to know, where their food comes from, what's in it. If you're talking about animals and on farms, how the animal's treated, and all those things are important. And it's more important now than ever for food producers to be transparent about those things. But there's a lot of misunderstanding as well. In terms of modern food production, the pork industry itself has over the last 50 years, not just Smithfield, but modern pork production has reduced water use substantially, land use substantially, even greenhouse gas emissions, energy use, substantial reductions, demonstrable reductions over time. And the only way we can do that is through modern farming techniques. So we try to do that and demonstrate how we're doing it in a transparent way. We have, for example, virtual reality video would bring you into our farms in a way that's almost like you were there. You can see what's going on our farms. You can see what the animals are doing, and if folks are interested, you can actually virtually go to a farm and see some of these techniques in action.